Hello, welcome to my channel, where we are learning the rule in order to play and win the game of life. A game that we are all forced to play. And this game, if we don't understand it, if we don't know how it works, as any game, this is very frustrating. And because we are forced to play this game, this can become very depressing. But here, we are learning how to play it, so we can enjoy it. And then, when we know how to play this game, life becomes awesome. Really fucking awesome. And so, the goal of the game of life, if we can just state it a little bit, is to enjoy life to the fullest of our capabilities and to get the life that we all deserve. We only got one life, so let's not fuck things up. So thank you for being here. I'm going to introduce you to my channel, everything that you need to know in order to understand how to navigate here, and so on. So let's get right into it. So why the game of life? Because I don't think we should take this very seriously. Life is meant to be enjoyed, and if we take things too seriously, we cannot enjoy it. This is as simple as that. So, I want to enjoy life, and I think for every people, and I think generally speaking, this is the goal of the game, is to just enjoy it as much as we can do. And so, also what we need to understand why I say game of life, and generally speaking, there is people that understand game of life because every game that is created is just easier version that simulate life with simpler aspects that we easily can understand and apply and play. But so game are very simply a simplification of life, and so the ultimate game is the game of life. And this is a game. This is a game. If you are just seeing it like it, this is a game. You have challenges, you have levels, you have experiment. When you are able to pass level, then you are able to access new skills, new everything. And so there is really this aspect. Life is a game, and I want to figure out everything that is in this game. Everything. I want to understand every part of it. This is just the way I do things. I want to understand and I want to learn the rule in order to play the game. That's my mantra. Learn the rule, play the game. And yeah, this channel is just for as far as I can remember, I just always wanted to figure out life and so on. And this idea of game of life, it has been stuck in my mind since I'm a teenager. And now I figure out, okay, maybe it's time to start sharing my process, sharing my journey of going through understanding life and my process of becoming aware of life and the rule of life. And also, I think I have strengths and I have weaknesses, but inside of my strength, I think figuring things out is one of my strengths. And so if I can share with you this ability that I have, so it can benefit you in order for you to live the best life you can live, I think that would be awesome. So far, how did I deconstruct the game of life? And this is how my channel is constructed. You will find 6 main playlists, and even though 6 main playlists, where I think those are the main dimension of life. We can argue that maybe there is some other and so on, but those 6 aspects are the main aspect, and I base that on the Maslow pyramid to make it simple. But instead of having 5, I have 6 because the first 2, which are money and longevity, I think in our modern day and age we can separate those things. So what are those 6 dimensions? So first is going to be money. Money, in our day and age, we cannot live without it. This is just the way things are, and that's fine. That's fine. We don't need money to be happy, but without it, life sucks. This is simple. This is as simple as that. Then we have longevity, because to enjoy life, we need to be healthy. We need to be young, and both in our head and in our body. And I personally, I don't buy into this myth that getting older means your life is getting worse and worse. I think that if we do the right things, we can live a life with all that we need. As young as we can. We can live the life as young as we have been in the past, and with the same amount of energy level and so on. And getting older doesn't mean you're getting that life is going to be more difficult. No, if you do the right thing, you will be able to live as long as you wish. This is my belief. Then we have the third place, which is about security, because even if you do everything right in life, things are going to come in your way. And so having this security needs, the safety that prevent us from fucking things up, it's very important. Because if we do things right, but if we fuck things up, we don't move forward. So one of the main things that we need to do is learning to protect ourselves, so we don't make one step forward, one step back, but we only make one step forward at a time. Then we have all that is going to be about social dynamics and so on. The relationships, friendship, anything that involves other people. Where in the hierarchy of Maslow pyramid, this is the need of belonging, a community and so on. The interaction with people, the need of connection with people and so on. And so all these things we need, there is a ton of way to go about it and so on, and depending on whether or not this is something that is natural for you, you will need to learn to be social and so on. So this is covered in the third playlist about social dynamics. Then we are moving on to the fifth playlist, which is about mastery. How do you get really good at something? Where you are going to find productivity, efficiency, how to learn and so on. All of those things that make something that someone master his craft, being really good at something. I think that's part of life. It's a part of our self-esteem. If we are really good at something, this bring up our self-esteem, our level of serotonin, I think, and so on, and we feel great about ourselves. So that's the good way. And then the final playlist, which is about fulfillment, because all of those things previously are going to enable you to live the best life you can live. But if you're going on your own way of enjoying life, if you're preventing yourself from enjoying life to the fullest of your capabilities, life won't be as enjoyable as it could be. So the fulfillment is an art. It's an art that I'm going to cover and explain how you can reach this degree of fulfillment. But you need to understand that all these playlists, I put them in a specific order. What I mean by that is, if you don't get the money first, I'm sorry. Each playlist, you need to master one thing after another. This is difficult to be fulfilled if you are not healthy, if you don't have your security need met. And generally speaking, being healthy, having your security need met requires money and so on. So all of these things are linked together and in an order. And the first thing to start is to have enough money to live a great life in our society, and so on. But here, this is 6 dimension that can be applied to men and women, anyone. But I think there is subtleties in either being a man or in being a woman. And so I've created also 2 other playlists that are independent of the 6 main dimensions, which are a playlist about men and a playlist about women. The difference between man and woman, each are going to be covered independently in order for a man or a woman to navigate life to the best of their abilities. And then also there is another section of playlists which are about random talks, because I want to talk things out. I want to provide as much value as possible to you, but also I'm doing also things for me. I'm thinking all the time about everything, anything all the time. And I just want to share and talk. And so all these random talk are going to be me expressing my thoughts and so on, but also are going to be an opportunity for engaging with you, discussing and so on. Because I'm doing live stream every day. Generally, I don't know the time but in my country, France, it's about 8 p.m. every night. So I'm doing every day, but I'm switching from serious talk, which are all about those dimensions, the man and woman and so on, and random talk, which are light, heavy talk, where I just relax, because I want to do it every day. I want to create content and valuable content every day. But if I don't want to burn out, I need also to make content that are more light. And this is what random talk are about. This probably, generally speaking, in any video, I will just go through what I want to say first, and then we are going to have a discussion, because this is also what I want. The reason why I'm doing live stream and I'm trying to do things right directly is because I want to engage with you. I want to discuss with you, and so on. And finally, I have a playlist which I call project, little fun project that I want to share with you that I'm doing. And the first one is the one that you see right here. Go check out the playlist for that if you are interested about what this thing here is. And so that's it. I mean, I want to be authentic. I don't want to try to fake it. I don't want to. So this is just going to be me being me, figuring the life out and sharing what I found with you. And so the truth is, I don't know what I'm going to do in content. Generally speaking, my process is that in the morning I choose the subject I'm going to talk in the evening, then I think about it during all day, and then I do the live stream. But if you ask me what I'm going to do in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, I don't know. I will see. And this is something that I just want to be spontaneous. Think about things, sharing it with you, hopefully providing you as much value as possible, and enjoying it, because I am a practitioner of the game of life. I want to enjoy life as much as possible, and this channel for me is about enjoying life and sharing it with you, enjoying things with you. So yeah, and this is a way to share my thinking process and so on. But also this is about self-development, because as I say, I'm not an English natural speaker, and you probably heard it. So this is also about practicing my skill, practicing in English, practicing speaking in English, also practicing creating good quality content. And as I say, I'm doing live stream because I don't want to have the opportunity to edit. I want to be able to do it right, and right from the first time. And this is also what I'm trying to do by doing live stream every day and so on. So welcome to my channel, and welcome to my channel. Let's learn this game and let's win this game together. Thank you for watching. and I see you in the next videos. Bye bye.